Hi, this is Ellie,
I'm Emmy.
and this is Little Chicks.
So I feel like we just need to recap what has happened in the last 2 weeks. I mean, we had the Love Island season finale. The Summer I Turned Pretty started. Beyond the Villa started. Glorilla was arrested. There's so much to go over. So I feel like we need to start backtrack and start with the Love Island finale.
Okay, how do you feel about
I'm
Amaya and Brian
happy.
winning? Of course, yeah.
I'm very happy. I think that was a very weird finale with Huda and Chris. I think that
Yeah.
was a little interesting, but I'm happy. I'm happy that they won. And it's cute to see all the podcasts and everything.
Yeah, there's so much content out there now, so it's hard to keep up.
The reunion though is gonna be. Have you seen where they were contemplating whether to bring?
Need that girl back?
Yeah.
Yeah, they better not.
Mm,
Then they kind of go back on their word, I feel like.
yeah, right. But I mean, she was there almost the entire
Yeah, majority,
season.
yeah, for real.
That would bring some drama into it.
They might.
They might. I don't know. I feel like we need to talk about the Summer I Turned Pretty though.
Okay, that's more your thing, so go ahead.
I am ill. I'm sick. I'm shooketh to my bones, actually.
So
Um,
there's 3 episodes out now, right?
yes, there's three. I first of all do not like the release time. They come out at 2 a.m. on Wednesday. Are you unemployed or are you working the night shift? Who's watching that at 2 a.m.? Because I'm not. And then I have to literally purposely avoid going on any social media platform. It doesn't matter what it is, the entire day Wednesday until I get off work and then watch it. And at that point, I've already seen at least one spoiler of music or something.
Yeah. The soundtrack?
So, yes,
Perfect.
it is perfect. Jenny Han is a mastermind. Love her. If she changes the ending, I'm going to sue for emotional distress. Um, I don't know. You said that the actors were getting a lot of hate though.
Yeah, apparently something came out and the Summer I Turned Pretty Instagram had a post their guidelines just saying, "Hey, any hate comments, we will block or delete you. We don't care." And I don't know why.
I'm
It was after this last episode that came
yeah,
out.
because this app. I'm gonna calm down. It is not that serious. It is not that serious. This last episode was kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Um, literally the drama. I don't even say the drama. The important part didn't really even happen until the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're just ripping Conrad to shreds, and it's honestly depressing. I just want at this point I'm always team like Belly and Conrad, Bonrad, if you will. But at this point, Conrad needs to run away and find love within himself because he is too good for her. Like, she's starting to piss me off. She's been pissing me off.
Yeah.
But it's probably one because everyone hates Jeremiah, and two because this last episode was just so disappointing. I would assume that's why I haven't seen anything though. But honestly, I kind of stay away from everything because there's so many spoilers.
Yeah. Well, and then you hear people saying "Oh, is it glorifying young marriage?" Because they are what, 19 and
They're
he's
20. She's 20.
she's 20. Oh, okay.
I can't make a comment.
I
I got
know.
married at 20.
That's why I thought you would be good to talk about that maybe.
I mean, I think it definitely shows that you can think that someone's right for you, and when you're young, you think that might be your next step. Maybe people think that that's their next step, and that's not always the case. I think it shows their immaturity for the fact of they were literally back together for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that that just kind of shows that Jeremiah is trying to save her, like just for a marriage. He thought that the only way to save the relationship was to ask her to marry him,
Mhm.
basically. So I can see both sides, but that would be kind of hypocritical for me to be like a 20-year-old shouldn't be getting married when I got married at
No,
20.
that's not what I meant. I was just saying the I guess it was more the situation.
Yeah, I first of all, get on one knee. You don't need to stand outside of a hospital
Yeah.
and not even with a ring. And then he gave her a ring, and it's literally a piece of tinfoil. It's the tiniest thing I've ever, which I guess that does not matter. It does not matter. Actually, no, it matters. I'm not gonna lie and say that it doesn't matter because it does. When it's that small. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
Oh my, I have to show you a picture of it. I'm actually like sickened.
Okay, well, I started Love Island season 6. So much better. I get the hype. I get why people were disappointed with Island season 7 because 6 is just like top tier. Like that season really put Love Island USA on the map because it was just iconic.
I feel like all of the like not characters, they're real people, but like the cast is better, to say the least.
Yeah,
Like
and
better
like
chemistry, I guess.
yes, oh for sure.
Yeah.
Like there's no cattiness, and even if there was, they like solve it and they talk about it. Versus
Yeah.
season 7, they just like fakeness. I feel like, right?
And I just hated like this whole season felt like like everyone was saying that it's like Friendship Island.
Yeah.
And that I just hate the whole like I'm a girl's girl narrative. You're on a literal island stuck with everyone to find love. Not friends, love. I don't care if you burn some friendship. You've known them for 2 weeks. You're there
Yeah.
to find love.
Yeah.
That's what makes
But
me mad.
it is way better. Like you need to watch season 6. And then, they came out with Beyond the Villa, which is like their lives after the villa. And honestly, a lot of them, like Aaron and Kaylor, especially them two, like talk about how much their lives have changed and they kind of just wish they never went on Love Island. Like they wish they had their lives back to not being famous.
I could not fathom the thought of being famous. I would hate every single second of that.
Yeah, because even Aaron's like, I hate. Even in the show is very like grim when it pans to him. Like he's going through some stuff, which I mean
Yeah.
he did sign up for the show again. So, but
Well,
he's
and
just like,
he might have signed up to show like people this
true.
is not what you think. Like being famous is not what you
Yeah,
think it is because everyone has this like glorified picture of it of
yeah,
like oh it's just riches and like paparazzi. Like no, it's not always great. Like
yeah. He hates it. He's like, I
yeah,
hate this. I hate that. Blah blah blah. Like he just hates everything
I think
about
it's
it.
good that they're showing that side though.
It is.
The very vulnerable side.
Yeah, but yeah. If you know those, I was about to say characters too. If you know them, like if you watch Love Island season 6, you know Janae's carrying Beyond the Villa on her back. Janae's hilarious. So
I haven't watched it. I guess I need to though.
yeah, I mean you don't even have to watch. I don't know. You can watch. Well, no, you need to watch it. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say you could probably skip a few episodes, but no, you gotta watch it.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like we should talk about the fact that Glorilla, Miss Batty over here, was arrested.
Yeah. So what happened was, I guess cops were called to her apartment for a burglary. When they got there, there was like they found drugs everywhere. So she got arrested, even though the cops
Oh,
were
that's messed up.
called there because someone was breaking in.
I thought, for some reason, I thought she was pulled over. Or was that Lotto?
That was no, that was earlier. That was last year. So
Oh.
this is her second time within a year she has been arrested. That was a DUI she got last year. So you
Oh.
were right, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just remember seeing her mugshot.
Yeah.
Because it's
They
funny.
haven't released this mugshot.
Well, I no way. Okay, I think Lotto was also arrested. I don't know if this was recent or before, but I saw a TikTok where they were talking about Glorilla being arrested.
Oh.
And she like looked at them and she's like, "Do you not know who I am? Like, what's your name?" She's like, "Lotto." And the cop was like, "Okay."
Yeah, like
I don't know if that's
cool.
recent or not, but
Yeah.
and also AI freaks me out, so maybe it was AI too.
True.
At this rate, like I've seen so many things that are so like I'm going when I'm old, like older.
Oh, you're
and
gonna
like,
get scammed?
Oh, I'm gonna get scammed so hard. They're gonna take everything from me because it's so believable. Like it's
Yeah.
actually scary. I don't know. Speaking of
Well,
scary, let's talk about Labubus.
so I want a Labubu. Emmy was like, no, they're ugly. Like
Oh.
I've been hold on, let me finish. I've been wanting one for like months now.
I did not say they were ugly. I just said I don't understand the hype of like you got a Sunny Angel. I don't understand the hype of that kind of stuff. Because to me it's like materialistic, like there's no reason to have it.
Yeah, but I'm the type like if it brings you joy, I want it.
Yeah, but
And that
now the
brought me
more I
joy.
look at it, I'm like, dang, it's so ugly that I want one.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cute.
It's cute. It freaks me
So
out.
I got on popmark.com and they're like app exclusive. So I download the app and I subscribed to like get notified when they come back in stock. And so they had a drop the other night at 8:30. I set an alarm, everything.
Yeah, 8:25 her alarm goes off. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Sad.
set an alarm, everything. I'm refreshing 8:30. all sold out.
Yeah,
Not even
within
like 2
like 2
seconds.
seconds,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm trying to talk to Ellie. I'm like, hey, let's talk about this drama that I'm seeing on TikTok. Because one of my favorite TikTokers is getting a divorce. So we were talking about that, and she's just not even looking at me, listening to
I was
me
listening. I was just on my phone because I kept refreshing the page
like
like
a
a psycho.
maniac.
Yeah.
So she looks at me. She's literally, I see her little finger refreshing the page. All I hear is, get your credit card, get your credit card. And I jump up, run across the room. I didn't, first of all, she could have literally stole my identity, stole everything from me, and I would have not questioned it. I just handed her my credit card. This girl got 2 Labubu's.
I did. Thank God.
Which ones are they?
Big into energy.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what colors. We'll update you end of September. That's when they ship out, apparently.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
This is like the pre-order. Oh, there's
Like
another drop.
episode like 6 or something you'll
Oh,
get.
there more just dropped tonight.
Oh, they're already sold out 7 minutes past.
Maybe.
No, you don't need more
No, I don't.
Labubus.
I'm just saying. But yeah, we both got a Labubu. That was exciting. I had Apple Pay set up, but Popmart does not do Apple Pay in case y'all need to know. So
So I had to
thankfully
run
you had
across
your
the
card.
room and
Yeah.
get my credit card. I literally basically threw it at you. It's like,
Mhm.
take it, take it.
I was like, they don't take Discover, but they did.
Well, I didn't know, honestly, at that moment, I didn't even think that you would have been able to get a Labubu. So I
I
didn't
know.
know why you needed my card, but at the moment, I didn't think it was appropriate to ask because you were yelling at me.
Yeah, and then the website glitched, but then I got it, and then I placed the order. So they better not cancel the order.
Why would they cancel the order?
I don't know. Maybe
I
they
better get a refund on my Discover if
they
that's the
probably
case.
will, but
And you're not getting your money back for the emotional distress you put me through.
yeah. So that was a roller coaster, but it was fun.
Well, I think that kind of summarizes the last couple of weeks. I mean, oh my gosh, we didn't even talk about the fact that Ozzy Osbourne has died.
Yeah, which I mean,
I'm ill.
I remember when we watched Keeping Up the Kardashians on E! And the Aussie show or whatever it came on.
Yes.
That's really the only time I saw him.
Wasn't it Sharon? It was Sharon.
Yeah. Oh, and then that one wrestling dude died,
Yes.
like a wrestling icon.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. So
I mean, there's just been so much. And Trisha Paytas had her child.
oh yes, you want to discuss that?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't want to
I
discuss
don't keep
it.
up with her, which I'm not saying you do.
No, I don't. I don't.
But what are her children's names?
So the first, okay, if you don't know the lore of Trisha Paytas, it's actually really funny. She has a very problematic like background, but honestly, like, I mean, some people love her, some people hate her, like whatever. I don't really know much about her. I just know that she was infertile for a really long time. Like literally, doctors told her like you cannot have children. There's no way. Like even if you did IVF, like you're not gonna have children. So she got with her husband, like now husband, and they were actively trying for a kid. She gets pregnant. It's like grace of God, like she's pregnant. Like this is an anomaly. It's not supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So then the queen dies.
Yes. So there's a theory where
All of her children are reincarnations
yes, like famous people.
yes. So the queen dies, and then Malibu Barbie is born.
Yes, that is her name, Malibu Barbie.
Yes, and then the second one is Elvis.
So the fact that she not only has one kid, she's able to have 3.
Yes. So then she had Elvis pretty close after, and then she got pregnant again. And drum roll, please. This one is named Aquaman.
So Aquaman is Ozzy Osbourne reincarnated.
Yes.
Who's Elvis reincarnated?
Some people say that there was an Iranian like leader that died at this like literally the like minute before she gave birth apparently. So there's different theories. I don't really know. I don't know the exact timeline of her third child is now Ozzy Osbourne reincarnated. If I believed in reincarnation, she would be the one that would have reincarnated
Oh, you
children.
know, when I was watching Bluey earlier, it was an episode about Christmas, and they were going to midnight mass, and I just thought that was so like
Inclusive.
it
Love
is.
it. Love to see it.
Yeah, and I was not expecting that from Bluey, but Bluey is iconic, so
Is Bluey a Christian show?
I didn't
Like
know
VeggieTales?
I didn't know VeggieTales was for the longest time.
Really? You didn't
Yeah.
pick up on that?
I don't really remember watching it.
Oh yeah, VeggieTales 100%.
Yeah, I mean looking back now, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably.
Anyway, we need to get into this week's episode. We have so
Yeah,
much to
so
talk
that
about.
was our little pop culture segment.
and we're so excited to go over some more. So, welcome to Little Chicks.
Okay, so this episode we're going to be talking about the process of finding a job post grad and how it can be easy, difficult, what to do, how to fill, and then just also living in a small town and how that relates to trying to find a job.
Yeah. I mean, just like we said last episode, you've been out of college for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I just recently graduated. So I think both of us have had different experiences. Like in light, you were at a different time period, I'm at a different time period, and I think our experiences were still pretty similar. So I'd like to think that that's like a consistent thing.
Well, after I graduated, I had an internship that summer, but they still let me like walk, graduate, or whatever. So I guess I ended my internship in August and got my job that pertained to my degree in September. I guess that's not bad. But I did start applying like end of June, start of July to jobs. So about 2 months beforehand.
Yeah, mine was much longer than that. But also your job is a little bit more clinical, while mine was under the wrath of the times of the
Oh,
country.
yeah, working
That
for a nonprofit.
not even that, public health in general.
Yeah.
So trying to find a job in public health at the time,
I remember she was crashing out.
yes, the state that our country was in at the time, that is a very hard job to find. So I think that kind of put that extra layer of stress on me. But I think it's important to find like the right ways to look for jobs and kind of go from there. Because I think I started looking for jobs back in November. So I looked for several months because I didn't have my first interview until May.
Hmm.
But I think in the beginning I focused a lot on since I knew I was going to be in grad school, I didn't know exactly if I wanted to do full time because I knew that was a bigger
Yeah, you
commitment.
were between full time, part time, remote even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of the first I don't even want to say like the first 2 months. I feel like that's where I was kind of going back and forth and just applying to everything. So I would really say I really like dove in January.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me about 4 months before I got my first interview. But I will say I have 100 success rate, 100% success rate
Yeah,
in
you do
interviews.
kill the interviews.
I do. I can't like. I think it's because in interviews you're not selling like you're selling yourself. As crazy as that sounds, like you are making yourself look like you would be the perfect fit. And some people can do that and some people can't do that.
Yeah, so where did you find your job? On Indeed? I know some people honestly hate on Indeed. I love it.
So
You just have to be
I
careful.
yeah, there's like fake postings on there,
But
which is very weird
that's
to me.
everywhere. Like I've heard
Yeah.
people getting scammed on like apartments.com and for
Yeah.
like apartments. So yeah, it's gonna happen on Indeed too.
So actually me and Indeed have a hatred for each other.
Oh.
I don't go well with Indeed. She
Oh,
is
your
not my
success
friend.
rate like on Indeed?
My success rate on Indeed is literally
Oh,
piss poor.
okay.
So I feel like I should give some background of I wanted a job at the health department. That was exactly what I wanted. I wanted that. And there's postings for the health department on Indeed that weren't on the state website. So when I applied on Indeed, it never went through on the state side. So then I wasn't even in the running for the job because I applied on Indeed, which is the craziest thing.
But usually Indeed like takes you to the
It
site.
like links it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why and maybe this was just a bad setup. So I actually found my job because our university, especially for public health students, they give you a list of all public health related categories of jobs in your area. And so
Which
then,
that would have been helpful for me too. Like
right?
dang, they should do that for every major. But continue.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's because it's an accredited like the university has to go through a lot with this like public health program. Like it's very strict. So I don't know if they have to have that or not. But I went to that and then it brought me up to the Chamber of Commerce where it talked about like community partners basically. And then my like organization was on there. It's like I don't even know what this place is. This sounds weird. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what this is, but if it's public health related, then I might as well give it a go. And I applied and I nagged the absolute crap out of them. And I'm glad I did because that's how I got the job. But no, Indeed was not my friend. Which I feel like you've had better success with Indeed, right?
Not okay. So I use Indeed as a way to go to the actual company's website and stuff like that. Like I have a knack for finding jobs.
You
The
really
most
do.
random things. Like I'll be on the website like digging deep. So I use Indeed as like looking at the reviews. The reviews are really good. Um
I
that
just
type of stuff.
remember when I was looking for a job in the beginning, you were sending me so many links, and I was like, "This is really good stuff," but I have to have my degree, like my like master's degree for this stuff.
Yeah.
And there was one that you were like, "This is so cool," and it was for C. diff. I was like, Ellie, I do not want to be playing with fecal matter all day. And I don't think it hit you in that moment of like, what is this? Until I
No, I
told
know
you.
what C. diff is.
Well, I don't think you knew that you like that job. You would be literally dissecting the fecal matter, and
No, that's disgusting.
exactly. I don't think you knew that when you sent it to me because
I
I
was
would
just sending
never.
you stuff because you were like, help me look, and you were again crashing out. So I was like,
Rightfully so.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna send her everything, and even then, you have an idea now for the future,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
know might sound stupid because like jobs come and go all the time, but at least you know, okay, I made the right choice. I'm excited for this in the future. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I use Indeed more as like shopping.
Yeah, you do. I think an important thing to note that you just started on now is LinkedIn.
Yeah, I
I
love LinkedIn. Oh my god, it's
wish,
so fun.
yes, I wish LinkedIn would sponsor us. I love LinkedIn. I honestly, I want to say that that's probably one of the main reasons I even got the job, besides like nagging them, because I literally went through the organization's LinkedIn and friended every single HR employee. And I might have looked crazy, but you know what? They friended me back, and then I got the job. So I'm just saying, I
And
think it
LinkedIn
helps.
helps you like, which Indeed did this too, but I think LinkedIn's more in depth with it. Just match a job for you.
Oh my god.
Like they'll send you They blow up my phone. My phone's so dry, but LinkedIn keeps it
I
going.
told you I had to turn off my notifications.
I did too. Eventually, honestly.
To me, with LinkedIn compared to like Indeed, I feel like Indeed gave me the craziest jobs that were not pertaining to
Yeah, and
me
it's like
whatsoever.
this. You have this degree, but this job's in Utah. I don't want to move out there.
I'm not
didn't
in
even
Utah.
have it
Don't hate on
on that
Utah.
section, like of the Americas. Like what?
I think that that's very like LinkedIn is great, mainly because there's so many ways you can refine your job search, and not
Mm-hmm.
even your job search. You can see what companies are saying about like each other, low-key.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's great, and I think it's a great way to connect with other people too.
Like the company I work for, I follow them obviously on LinkedIn just to see. I'm not impressed with their LinkedIn. Let's just say that. We'll go from there. I'll show you
Your
later.
boss is gonna be listening to this. Hey, girl.
No, like the mother company, because like they
Oh
own us. You
yes.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Like they
Yeah.
just bought us out last year, I think. So all the policies changed. Oh, you know what I found out was crazy?
Why are you whispering all of a sudden? This isn't a
Because this
secret.
is just like wild, and
Okay.
I don't like you'll hear it's a recurring theme. I don't like corporate America. Don't get me started. Maybe that will be another episode.
We're getting
Whatever.
into it right
Okay.
now.
So our mother company gets off Black Friday, so the day after Thanksgiving.
You don't.
Our company does not.
Yeah.
They get a paid holiday. So we get what's called a floating holiday. So we can pick any day, which is nice, but they never told us. You have to ask for it. It's not even on your like time, like where you ask off and stuff, like your, what is that called? I don't know.
Like your
The
timesheet or
website, yeah,
something. Yeah.
it's not on there. You have to personally ask your manager to
That's
submit the date and
insane.
everything. Once my boss told me that, like my boss's boss actually, once he told me that, I was like, what? Like,
Excuse me?
yeah, and he was like, this, like he was on our side. He's like, it's so messed up. Like they don't do whatever. But also, he could low key be sending out an email too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
My
But
old job, like the one that got me through college, they have floating holidays too. Except it literally shows you how many hours of floating holiday you have, and
no,
you can apply it to
it
literally
didn't.
anything.
It didn't show that. So I went ahead and told my boss, I'm like, I want the day after Christmas off.
The day after Christmas.
Yeah. So
Going back to work the day after Christmas sounds like it is the worst
well,
thing that I could ever
also
experience.
Christmas is on a Thursday this year.
Oh.
I don't want to go back one day. I'm already going back one day for Black Friday, which Black Friday's
Ew.
fine. There's no traffic. Literally, I can get to work half the time, and it's so slow because no one
No one in
just
their
no
right
one
mind
yeah.
wants to do anything the day
Which
after Thanksgiving. We're
I
all fat.
know, like in healthcare, there's no days off. I get that, but like our
I
mother
get days
company
off.
has, yeah, like what?
We literally, and I am so sorry for rubbing this in your face.
Oh my god, she works for the best company ever.
I really do. So we get 12 paid holidays, but the board of like directors of the nonprofit, they came together 2 years ago and decided that no one should be working in between Christmas and New Year's. It's absolutely terrible. You're not productive.
Which I've heard a lot of companies do this. I think it's so cool.
Yeah. I didn't know though until I had a meeting with the CEO earlier this week. That was another thing I did. I met with the CEO. That entire time, so we get the day before so it's Christmas Eve all the way until January 2nd off. All of that is completely paid. Like it's not,
I know
you're
y'all
just
can't see me, but I'm just blinking, staring at her.
So I only thought we were gonna get paid for like the paid holidays that are included in your like I guess like handbook or like
Yeah.
whatever. No, the whole thing is paid. All of it. So I get 9 or 10 days off completely paid that I don't have to use a single day of PTO for.
Going back to LinkedIn, okay.
Sorry.
I saw, because I'm like disgusted with her about how she found a good job. But on LinkedIn, okay, I was on Barstool Sports just looking because I was like, oh, Barstool, like this is interesting. I see their benefits: unlimited vacation time.
A lot of companies are starting to do that now.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh, okay, I'm done.
Summer breaks in July.
What?
Winter break. I said, this is the job I need.
You are a corporate America hater, though.
I am. But they had, listen, I think it's because my company doesn't have the greatest benefits.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of sad.
No, it honestly, like, not to get, like, so emo all of a sudden, because we were just giggling and laughing, like, haha, but I genuinely think that if you're spending your entirety of your life somewhere, the least that they can do is give you a good retirement or healthcare. And not even that, they're not, I mean, they technically are paying for healthcare. That's how it works. But, like, you're still paying as well. So the least you can do is try and offer them at least different plans that are better and a generous PTO package. Like, I don't get sick days, but our PTO is it's pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good benefit, like, system. So to me, I don't sit well with like, oh, I spend majority of my life at this place.
Yeah, 40 plus hours a week.
Yeah.
Every single week.
And I don't get anything back in return. I don't like that.
Okay, one more thing, and then I'll start hating on my company. Stop hating at least. So like, that mother company bought us out this past year, so new things went in the beginning of this year. Well, one thing was you can only carry over, like, I think it was 40 hours of sick time into the new year. And that's fine, but they told us that at the end of November. So one of the guys been there for over 25 years. I don't know how much he had saved up, but he had so much saved up because previously it just rolled over every year, and he just accrued it and can use it whenever he wants. He lost it all, but 40 hours.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, he was pissed, but I mean, he's still there. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Do your research, find a good company. I know in the beginning it's okay, but
yeah, you're not gonna look out the first time. Like,
yeah, it is hard, but
well, I think it's also really important to like we said, start early. I started super early. I mean, you did an internship, so I feel like that kind of like helped you.
It definitely did, and that's why I wasn't as stressed out.
Yeah, for me, I had zero, like, so if you're listening to this and you are looking for another job or in school or freshly post, whatever you may be, and you're looking for a job, I had zero experience. I had a plethora of years in customer service, but I had nothing in healthcare, public health. I didn't even do a shadow. I didn't do an internship. I did nothing. All I had was my education, and I still worked really hard to prove that I could be in this position, and I got it. So it's not always like, I hate the assumption of like, well, I don't have anything, I'm not going to get anything. It does make it harder, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, but also, like, some employers do really just look at experience.
And that's so sad.
And that sucks, yeah.
Like, my employer looked at, like, she literally told me in the interview when I said, like, oh, I have no experience. She's like, your education is your experience.
Yeah, which that's, again, good company.
Yes.
Like, some will be like, entry-level job, but you need 7+ years of experience and this certification. What? Like, let's be realistic. Some jobs are a bit much, but yeah, just realizing that it is hard and it's not just you.
Yeah,
it's everyone.
I've already started looking, like, not actively looking, but like looking for epidemiology jobs, like, for when I graduate. And I saw one, so they numbered like the epidemiologist. So if you're an epidemiologist 1, that means like you're entry level. It literally said like epidemiologist 1, master's degree, whatever, a minimum of 6 to 7 years with like data analytics, SAS output, like all this stuff. And it's like, this is the first level.
Yeah.
And you want me to have 6 years? I can't even be a practicing epidemiologist without my certificate and without my degree. How am I supposed to do that before?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, make it make
I
sense.
can't do it. That's like saying you're gonna go practice law. You can't practice law without passing the bar and doing all those things. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just gonna cut people open. I don't have an MD. Like, you can't go do that. So stuff like that, like, definitely, but don't be discouraged on the experience, because I was so hard on myself, and I think that's a really important thing to realize, that it is hard to look. And you don't have to be like, you're gonna be hard on yourself enough. Don't add any more additional
Mhm.
extra stress.
Yeah. Which I will say, like, I know LinkedIn, I saw this option on there, like, it helps match your resume to what job you're applying to. Like,
Yeah, that's a really
adding,
big thing.
like, certain skills to your resume that pertains to that job. I think that's really important too.
I actually heard from, I used to follow, I think I still do, all these like job recruiters and like stuff like that on TikTok to learn like tips and stuff. And almost every single one had said that you just need to put your resume into ChatGPT and tell it exactly what job you're applying for, what the like literally copy and paste the job application, like everything that you need,
Oh, yeah.
and tell ChatGPT to change your resume based on that,
Well,
while
I'm gonna
still
go
keeping
home
the
and do
same
that.
foundational values.
Yeah.
I do not use ChatGPT like that, but maybe I was making a mistake by not.
You have these resources, you might as well use them.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's always a resource to think of as well. And I did hear that it is better to match your resume based on the job you're applying to. I did not do that. I was so burned out at that point that I
I will
just,
say it comes to a point though too, like you're just applying to all these jobs. You don't want to change your resume every single job.
there was
But
one, I mean, this happened to you, but there was one company I was applying to that at
how many times did you get denied?
oh my God, like 15, 16,
Yeah.
something like that. If I would have got called into an interview and they asked me what position you applied for, I'm gonna have to read off the whole dictionary. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know, because, and that's not good either.
Which um like we both applied to that, like all these jobs on there, and we have a theory where they just like put your resume or your application through this thing, and if they have one word that doesn't match their stuff, they're like, nope, bye, denied.
Yeah, because when it's such big places like that, nobody is hand reading unless it goes past that like first level of defense, basically.
Yeah.
Unless it makes it past that, you're not actually having human eyes looking at that.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's a good way to like get that through and like, capitalize on how many people are applying and all that kind of stuff.
Which we can just say it's HCA. Let's be real, it's a nationwide company. It's really hard to get into, and if
They're
you
so
have tips on how to get into HCA and how to work there, let me know, because they do have great benefits.
mean. You're like absolutely maddened by this.
Yeah, this episode is just, I wasn't prepared for all this.
I I also feel like where we grew up, and anybody else that might feel this way by growing up in like a small town, especially in the South too, I feel like that definitely limits you as well.
Mhm.
You feel kind of confined to your area when it comes to looking for a job. And even, oh my gosh, I'm sure it's even worse if you're going to like a university that's super far away and you're like, do I come back home? Do I stay here? Do I look for jobs here? Do I look jobs
Yeah.
somewhere else? Like that sort of thing. So I think I think it was hard for us because we felt like we were stuck in this little bubble, like imaginary bubble, because we weren't stuck.
No, and our parents supported us. They're like, do what you will. Don't move to a certain city because, it's dangerous. Our dad's just a worry wart. So he'd worry about everything. But, like, if you want to do this job here or there, like, go for it,
Yeah.
which I think really helps. But you're right, like, living in a small town, it's harder because there's not as many, if you do want to stay there, even after college, there's not many opportunities. Like, you'd have to commute. I commute hour plus one way.
Yeah.
So
I
it
do
does
not.
suck.
I drive 10 minutes.
Yeah. But that's just shown like
I feel like we felt like it was very limited, but also like you have this feeling, especially post grad, and not even in the sense of like getting a job, but also in the sense of getting a job. You just feel like you need to escape and like get out, even if it's not a bad area or it's not dangerous or anything like that would make you feel like you absolutely have to get out. I feel like it's just that urge. Some people don't have that. We have so many people in our hometown that have gotten married and have 6 children and whatever, go back. Um, but I mean, if that's your life, that can be your life. But I know there's so many people, especially like people that I still talk to, that feel like they just need to leave and like go somewhere.
And I think I know a lot of people say this, but I think everyone should move out of their hometown, even if it's for 6 months, a year, whatever, and explore. Even if it's a city 30 minutes down the road, that's still out of your hometown. Like,
Yeah,
I would definitely try it. I know Mel Robbins talks about that a lot. Love her. But she's like, move in your 20s, like it changes you.
yeah.
But you can always move back.
Well,
Literally her exact words.
I think it's important to note that when we say our town was small, like we moved away to go, both of us did, to go to college,
Mm-hmm.
and we both decided to stay in the city of said college, which is still not in our hometown. So I think we both did a good job of like getting out. But you are smiling at me because you know you have that urge to even escape here too.
Yeah, and this is a bigger city for sure compared.
Compared,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's definitely not like a Los Angeles.
Oh, no, and I wouldn't.
I don't think I could live there either.
Not Los Angeles or New York City.
No.
Too big.
Yeah.
I kind of like the medium-ish cities. I
Yeah.
think that would be
What do you consider a medium-ish shitty? Like shitty.
like Boston, even DC.
Like a Charleston. Is that
No, I
medium-ish?
feel like Charleston's more medium.
Schmeedy. That's a nice medium.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a smaller city, but I think Charleston's just a lot of people because tourism
Yeah.
and it's on the coast. Like I totally get that.
Yeah. I mean, then you have places like, I don't know, Asheville is becoming very popular.
Oh, Charlotte.
Charlotte,
That
yeah.
that's definitely a medium city. Is it
Atlanta.
still? Yeah. Oh,
We're just
gosh.
naming off all basic cities in the South.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's, I mean, well, not really. You named Boston, and like, I would never live in Philly, but Philly. Please, the Phillians, don't come for me. Don't come for me.
I think
You
it's a
scare
cute
me.
city. I would love had been there when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. That's
You would
just
have
wild.
loved to set fire to a building.
Or
Absolutely.
a car.
Yeah, I mean,
And like, what
honestly,
is it?
riveting
Climbing
experience.
a light pole? They had to like grease the light poles so no one would climb them.
That's
Sign
funny.
me up.
That's actually fun. It's funny though how they prepare because they know.
Yes.
That's the funny part.
They know them people are crazy, but like a good way.
Yeah. I would love to move away to Atlanta at some point because of the CDC being there. I am not
Mhm.
allowed to do that.
And that's a place our father would not let us. But
No.
I feel like that would be very good for your career though, even if it was for a year or two.
Yeah.
I
And
feel like
that's
that
what
would be worth it.
that's literally what we've been talking about this whole time. Like if you have to move, like don't feel like you have to go anywhere. You can
Yeah.
if you want to stay in your hometown, but I do think it does change you for the better, even if it's just like you said 30 minutes down the road, whatever it may
Mhm.
be. But I even think like just going out just to open your job pool, one, but also like be able to experience a new city, a new life, a new culture,
Different
whatever it may be.
cultures, different people. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like you want to get out more than I do.
I think also for us, we know we're gonna move back home eventually
Yeah.
to our hometown, so like we might as well take the opportunities now while we can.
Yeah. I just feel like we do have older grandparents and we're very close to our family. That's where I kind of go back and
But
forth.
see, yeah, I do too. But like you can't let them like
You're rubbing your head like stressed right
yeah.
now. They wouldn't want to hold us back either.
No.
I think having a supportive family like makes it so much easier, but honestly, so much harder too because it's like you would support me no matter what I do, and that makes me not want to leave you even more,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Yeah.
For me, I think the most I could go would probably be like unless I go across the country just for fun. I would love to be in driving distance personally.
Which Atlanta is just a couple hours.
Yeah, but that's traffic.
But it's Atlanta, yeah.
And it's Atlanta.
I was telling Amy, so we went to Mexican last night. Let's not even first off. She had me crying in the
This is our
Mexican.
weekly recap. We should have included this. Crying in the Mexican.
Yeah. But I was telling her like I saw this clip and it was like this guy, a deal breaker for him was this lady living in Atlanta. And he was getting interviewed and she's like, "Are you sure? Like that's just so simple." And he's like, "Have you seen Metro Atlanta traffic?" Like yeah, I've heard the horror stories.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't think I could live there.
No, if I did live there, it would have to be 10-minute walk max from my job. Like, I wouldn't never drive.
I would never walk. Are you insane?
Oh, people walk there all the time. Even
Absolutely
like
not.
they have, what is it? Oh, it's called the Beltline, where you like scoot. You have little scooters, bicycles. It's like specifically made for that.
Absolutely not. I'd
Okay,
rather
well,
work. I'd rather have like if I ever moved down there for a job, it would honestly be like a hybrid job to where I could live
mhm.
on the outskirts and just drive in like once a week.
No, even that, I feel like I couldn't do it.
Like I couldn't do that.
Okay, if it's a 10-minute walk, that's even shorter drive. I feel like okay, I would drive, but like even if that was getting too much, I'd walk. Just not in the winter time when it gets dark at 3 p.m.
No, I'm sorry. No.
But honestly, I've heard it's kind of gotten better. I haven't heard much about it.
I haven't been to Atlanta in honestly so long. So I don't know. Maybe I've just been crapping on Atlanta. I mean, I do love the Atlantean people. So, I mean, maybe I'd fit in. Maybe I should do that. But the whole moral of the story is just like when it comes to looking for a job, especially post grad, it's going to be frustrating, it's going to be difficult, but it's not impossible. And if you're also from a small town, you don't have to limit your search, even if it feels like you have to. You're not stuck, even if it feels like
Yeah.
you are. And if you want to stay, that is your personal choice. You can stay or you can go. And if you go, it doesn't have to be across the country. I feel like
Yeah,
everyone
that's a
takes
little
it to the
extreme.
extreme.
Yeah.
Even me, I was like, I want to go to Utah.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. I have no idea. The soda shops.
Um,
The soda
she's
shops.
always talking about those.
But anyway, I think we covered a lot of good stuff. I think you really got a lot of stuff off your chest.
This is my therapy session.
You're really mad about your job. And I can't wait for your boss to listen to this.
No, I don't hate it, but okay. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Okay, bye.